Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your February Valentine's love reading. It's a kind of, well, I don't know, I mean, it's a kind of special reading because it is Valentine's, so it's the month of love. But then, you know, I have done these love readings before, so, but I didn't do one for January because I really wanted to just sort of give it a bit of a break and do one for February. So, yeah, these won't probably be a normal, you know, a recurring thing for the months, because I hate doing love readings every month, to be honest with you, only because I just think it's one of those things that you... But then again, we speak to different people every month, so it just depends, really. But, you know, we're just going to see what happens, really, in terms of love for February 2017 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. For this reading, Capricorn, very quickly, I am using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. That's for the 21 cards. Also, as additional advice after the reading, I use... It just depends. If I feel that you guys need any type of healing, I'll use Healing with the Angels from Doreen Virtue. I definitely use the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck for added advice. That's definitely one that's a given, that's used. Put that to the side there. Sometimes I'll use Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And possibly, if I feel that you need it, Getting Into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Okay, so we're just going to get straight into your reading now, Capricorn. Find out what's going on with you guys for the month of February 2017. Universe, Spirit, this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of February 2017. Show me their love lives in the month of February 2017. Show me their present, their mental and emotional state around their love lives in the month of February 2017. Their present situation, their hopes and desires, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, their expectations for love in the month of February 2017. Any hidden factors that they're not seeing coming in, possibly February or onwards from that. The immediate future for their love lives in the month of February 2017, and the overall outcome for February 2017 and beyond for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Show me. Alright, I've shuffled very, very well. And I'm going to split the deck into 3, Capricorn, collect it back up, and we're going to start laying the cards. Right. Just lay this over like this here. Takes a bit of time to lay these cards, but I like, you know, I like you guys to see everything fresh. I mean, I could cut this out on the video, edit it out, but then you wouldn't see me shuffling and actually laying them. You see what I mean? So I kind of like to show everything right from start through to finish. I'll try and lay them as quickly as possible there. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, so they're all laid nice and neat. Love the way it all looks together on screen. It looks fantastic. I've got a monitor that I can see everything through because everything's upside down to me because I'm showing it to you on the camera. Right, let's get into your reading. This is the mental and emotional state, so we're going to have a look at what's going on around you mentally and emotionally. Oh my God, that showed... This is some screwed up business, man. This showed up for Capricorn. So, you know, if you are, I suppose if you're Aries Sun and you've come here because you're Capricorn Moon or Rising and you've got Capricorn somewhere in your chart, or if you are Capricorn Sun and you're maybe an Aries Rising Moon, this showed up for Aries here. Whew, repeat myself again now. Well, you know, mental and emotional, the energies are around 6 of Wands, and that's conquest, fortitude, ambition, confidence mainly. Sometimes 6 of Wands is ego, okay? So sometimes when you get this card, it says, I've got a massive ego, or, you know, I've got so many people after me. This 6 of Wands bloke here, he's very, very popular. So sometimes this card, the energies could be around being popular, standing out from the rest, having a lot of attention. 6 of Wands is a card about having a lot of attention as well. The energies might be that you're quite popular, or you have got a lot of attention, because this is the card of somebody who's got attention from lots and lots of followers. You know, cards like Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, for example, is another card that shows somebody who's very, very popular. The Star card can show somebody who's extraordinarily popular. So you get certain cards that show somebody who, you know, stands out from the rest, you know, head and shoulders above the rest. They've got a lot of followers, a lot of people who are very interested in them, very excited by them. So it might be the energies are around being quite popular, having a lot of followers, having a lot of people who are interested in you in February 2017, Capricorn. This can also be a fire sign individual. Sometimes this can reference somebody who's quite arrogant, to be honest with you, when you get a Six of Wands individual. This person is extraordinarily good looking, they're very attractive, they're very popular, and they know it. And they seem to have an ego and a certain amount of arrogance and, you know, I'm not going to say self-belief. Everybody should have self-belief. I don't believe in arrogance, though. But this can show certainly a very arrogant person. So there might be a fire sign around you, Capricorn. The energies around your mental and emotional situation might be around a fire sign individual. Let's have a look around and what's going on actually with your mental and emotional situation here. Oh, Queen of Swords, mentally. So mentally as a Queen of Swords, this can show depression. It can show depression when Queen of Swords shows up mental and emotional. Now, it's a mental card, is the Queen of Swords, no doubt, because it represents Swords energy, air. So, you know, Capricorn, sometimes when you get the Queen of Swords, it says, you know, I need to kind of banish someone. All right, maybe this is somebody around you. Maybe the mental and emotional situation is, you know, I feel very, very detached from you. Emotionally, we can't say, you know, mentally we could say maybe communication comes in. Maybe you need to, this is a communication card. So when you get the Queen of Swords, this type of individual tells somebody about their business. That would be very, very direct. So maybe mentally you are, you know, and it's mental, really. If it was in the present situation, it might be that you are communicating directly, but this is mentally. So this is your mental thoughts going on here with the Queen of Swords energy. And it ties in, remember, mental ties in with the feeling. Without the feeling, you can't have the mental. Without the mental, you can't have the feeling. So I feel emotionally with the Queen of Swords, this is about cutting off your emotions. It's about emotionally detaching yourself. So some of you guys might be emotionally detaching yourself. Mentally, there may be the need to, with the Queen of Swords, this is about looking at things in a very, very logical and rational way. This is the card of mental clarity, knowing how to deal with the situation. So mentally, you might have some clarity here on a situation, but it can be also mentally depression, and it can be emotionally depression with that Queen of Swords. So potentially there may be the need to directly communicate with someone on a situation here, but it won't be pretty when you get a Queen of Swords energy here, because she's not about the emotion of a situation. She's about, you know, calling a spade, basically. You know, she's not going to say black is white or white is black. She's going to say black is black and white is white. That's what the Queen of Swords does. This is why she's one of the most austere queens within the tarot. So I feel mentally and emotionally there is the need to either cut somebody off, cut somebody out, or to be extraordinarily direct, fierce, and upfront with a particular person mentally. Mentally, you are rationalising situations here when you get a Queen of Swords. You're being extraordinarily cut and dried, logical, rational, very ordered mentally as well. There's no hearts and flowers about stuff. You know what you know when you're a Queen of Swords mentally. You know, there's no yes or no about this. And she's not holding a hand out on this card. Usually on the Rider-Waite, she's holding out one hand and then she's got a sword. So sometimes that can mean mixed messages or mixed thoughts. But on this, she has two hands, I believe, on the sword. So she's kind of got the sword. And when she's holding, let me just pick this card up and have a look at her. Yeah, I mean, she's got sword in both hands. And to me, she's got the Ace of Swords. So there is a certainty when you get the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords means certainty, and it means mental clarity and truth. So mentally, I feel that there is a certain truth around the situation here with you guys. This is what potentially emotionally makes you feel a little bit detached, maybe around a person, Capricorn. And that person could be the Six of Wands, could be a fire sign or somebody who's extraordinarily arrogant, somebody who in himself. These two people here don't really know how to love. As archetypes, Queen of Swords doesn't really know how to love. It's not that she doesn't know how to love, she just doesn't know how to express it. And the Six of Wands is far too involved with who they are, how they look, that they don't really know how to convey love. So both characters in their own ways don't really know how to communicate, because in a way this one is too self-involved and has too much of an ego, and this one, you know, for reasons all of its own, doesn't really know how to open up. So they can only open up in a very kind of austere manner sometimes with the Queen of Swords energy. She can make the best of friends, this lady, and seriously, she can be a really good friend, because you'll just tell it as it is. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have a heart, it just means that she chooses not to, get involved with all the whimsical stuff of life. She'd rather be a bit more of a cow, if you like, some of the time. Not all of the time, of course not. She's Libra. She's represented by Libra, the sign of truth and justice, I guess. So this is about standing in your truth. Mentally, you know something here. Mentally, you're very self-aware. Mentally, very self-aware. And emotionally, you may then detach. Emotionally, feel the need to cut yourself off from a particular person. Mentally, you might need to convey something here as well. But the Queen of Swords is a good card as well, just for mental stuff in terms of love as well, because it means to mentally communicate or to mentally feel stimulated. So maybe it doesn't have to just mean that you're cutting someone out. It might mean that the energies are around conquest, victory for you guys, in which mentally and emotionally you might be, mentally kind of aligned with another individual here. But Queen of Swords doesn't really represent that to me. It might be that you're feeling mentally stimulated as well, potentially by an individual here, especially if it's this person here. What's the reason for the Queen of Swords though? Well, it's the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands can be a person. I told you that I thought it might be a fire sign individual here. So the reason that your mental and emotional state is this Queen of Swords, Capricorn, is because of the King of Wands. So it might be, you might be mentally stimulated. I mean, she's on a thirst for knowledge, this lady is. So there might be some mental stimulation, and this might be the energies around Six of Wands, victory and conquest. Now, Six of Wands in terms of love, it doesn't really... When you get this Six of Wands in terms of love, it means you get asked out on the date. It means that finally you have sex with the person you want to have sex with. It means finally you go, you get the proposal that you want. It means finally you get the ring on your finger. So that's what the Six of Wands is. As an energy card, okay? And as a result of that, mentally and emotionally, it might be that mentally you're stimulated by someone here with this Queen of Swords energy, and that's because of the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is an extraordinarily passionate individual. He's not in the reverse, so he's showing upright, and King of Wands upright, it depends with this guy. He's a nice guy, and he's a funny guy, but he's not as serious as, say, King of Cups or King of Pentacles, or even King of Swords to that point. Do you know what I mean? This is somebody who is vibrant, very motivated, very ambitious individual. This is someone who can make friends with anyone. This is somebody who can, he's not reversed. So it's not showing a negative sense in which this person exists around some of you guys. This is showing as a King of Wands, somebody who's a highly passionate individual, somebody who is very vocal, very, very confident in who they are. They're not afraid to speak. They're not afraid to, and whatever the King of Wands wants, he'll go for it. So I could see how an air and fire tend to complement each other as well as energy. Air tends to drive fire, all right? So I feel that maybe, we'll see what happens here. It might not be that you're cutting someone out. It might be that you're very, very mentally stimulated here with this card. We do have a good card here showing the energies. All right, and we didn't get a nasty card here. We got a king. Okay, so it might be some of you guys are mentally stimulated by a king with this King of Queen of Swords. The Queens always seek knowledge. They're always on the search for knowledge. So mental knowledge with the Queen of Swords. Okay, mental breakthrough, knowledge, clarification with situations. All right, so the Queens are to be a queen, you have to be sitting in a certain state. To be a king, you have to do. All right. Now, if this is you cutting someone out and this isn't an individual here, then it will be because you are confident enough to do that. It might be that mentally you are wanting to communicate potentially very directly, because the King of Wands means to make an approach. So maybe some of you guys, and this can be the energy is around making an approach. Six of Wands also means to make an approach. So some of you guys, you might be wanting to directly approach an individual here. Or you might be wanting someone to directly approach you. For some of you, it might be that you're cutting people out. For some of you guys, it might be that you're very stimulated by an individual. Let's have a look at what your present and your present situation is about. What's the energies around that? Well, it's brilliant, the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles represents family. And it represents solid relationships, marriages, children, building a life together, building a home together. So Your present situation seems to revolve around maybe a stable relationship here. The energies are the Ten of Pentacles. When you get the Ten of Pentacles, tens are the most that you can get within the tarot. So the Ten of Pentacles is the most stability and the most security, okay, that you can have within a relationship, within a family, okay. This isn't all about the money. Really isn't the Ten of Pentacles at all. No way. You can get this show up just as much as you can get the Ten of Cups to represent a very happy family. One that is, one that pays together, stays together, this shows a date, for example. You get Ten of Pentacles, sometimes it's you going to the cinema and you're paying money for a film with your family, that type of thing. So I feel that the Ten of Pentacles is about maybe a shared experience for some of you guys, whether this is you're in a couple in February. And it would make sense because the Ten of Pentacles, shared experiences, restaurant meals, cinema tickets, weekend retreats, that everything costs money. So the energies are around potentially things that you're doing as a couple, you're doing with someone to get to know them, whatever it is in terms of finances here. What's the actual present situation though? It's got to be a good card, right? Well, there's a king here, a King of Pentacles. A lot of so far the readings that have been coming have been showing, face cards like these, the pit card, not the court cards all over this shit, man. But, it's saying in the present there's a person here, and that's interesting because the reason for cutting some, there's it. But we need to see what's going on here with this King of Pentacles because I want to see why your mental state is that then. Because if your experience, your energy is around a Ten of Pentacles, and this is the most security and stability that you can have. It's the shared experience card of the Ten of Pentacles, the going out, the dating, the eating, the watching a movie together. Because it all takes material resources, using resources to do all these things. Not many people read that, but trust me, I've done my own personal readings ever since I was doing tarot. And these cards, when you do, it's why I say when you become a tarot reader, read for yourself. And then look back on the day and see what came true. Because their cards can reflect these things. And you say, oh, it doesn't just mean that, it can mean that as well. Oh, I get it. So, do that because it will show up all sorts of meanings when you start doing things like that. In your presence, it's showing a King of Pentacles, Capricorn. And actually, this is you. Of course, this can be you. All right. So the King of Pentacles can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Usually it's a Taurus individual though. Okay. So maybe this is you here in the present. And what's this about you or somebody else? Knight of Cups. Well, the reason for this person showing here is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is an offer of love. All right, looking very, very good. So, and it's funny because I want to see what you're looking up to. The King of Pentacles is looking up to this card here. And this is the card we're going to be coming to next. All right, but he's also, let me see, where is he looking? He's also looking up to the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very stable individual. This is somebody who wants a family. They want to build a family. It's very successful. I think that this is you. I think you're showing us the king. I don't think that this is somebody else. I feel that there might be very much in February a mental... and feeling very mentally stimulated maybe with this Queen of Swords card by a King of Wands. And I feel that this is you here. And the reason that you're showing here, and you seem to be looking across to this card and this card. So we're going to get what these ones are, because this is your hopes here. And this is you. So this should be showing you looking across to your hopes. And your hopes and desires are here. And, the energies around that. You're showing up looking at these two. So I can't wait to see what those are. But so far in your present situation, Capricorn, you guys are here. And I feel that around you seems to be the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. And this is solid, fruitful relationships, dates, as I've said, cinema tickets, meals, paying out money, that type of thing. And the reason that you're doing this, potentially, the energies around this, is because of the Knight of Cups. So some of you guys, I'm not saying that women watching this, it depends on what side of the fence you're on, whether you believe that you should have everything paid for you on a date or whether you believe you should go halves. So when we look at shared resources, it's everybody chipping in. So this might be you here. You're chipping in. You're not having the person that's mentally stimulating you buying everything. You might be looking to, put your half worth in to the coffers for a date, for a meal, for this, for that. And that's because of the Knight of Cups. You are the one to be offered love, like something romantic. It can be because of Knight of Cups. You've been offered out on a date. Knight of Cups is to say, I like you. Would you come out on a date with me? All right. So the energies are around the Ten of Pentacles. Shared resources, going out on dates. Family endeavours together, if you're in a relationship, that type of thing. If you're single and you're looking to go out on a date, because I think somebody's mentally stimulating you here with this Queen of Swords and that King of Wands energy here, and it's this King of Wands. I think it might be a fire sign for some of you guys. If this isn't you, then this might be a fellow earth sign person, but this can definitely be you guys, male or female, with this King of Pentacles. Usually a Taurus usually Taurus, this is Taurus, Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, and the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. But for the purposes of the general reading, we'd read this as, you know, you guys, Capricorn. And I feel the energies around you, Ten of Pentacles, well, yeah, money, shared resources, going in equally to do things together. Pursuits that take money around the Valentine's period, and that's because you want someone. This King of Wands, he's, you know, King of Wands here, to, you know, could be because in the present this person's offered you out, or you want this person to offer you out, or whatever it is, or you want to offer this person out, or you've offered them out, that type of thing. I want to see what it is that you're looking up at and across at. So what's the energies around your hopes? Well, strength. And strength as an energy represents, because the reading looks so good, I feel, and I feel it does look good. I feel that, you know, we can look at strength as being restraint, but we can also look at it as being lust. Because the other word for the strength card is called lust. So it might be that you feel, the strength card for me is another soulmate as well. Any cards that you get, cards like justice, strength, moon, Six of Cups, lovers, you know, all of those types of cards, devil, wheel of fortune, all of those types of cards, they're all soulmate cards, soulmate twin flame cards. They show, you know, strength, for example, shows two opposing people that come together. All right, they give each other strength, they support each other, they learn to trust. So the energies for some of you guys will be learning to trust an individual here. All right, trusting that maybe this is going to go fine, maybe a date was going to go fine. Maybe, you know, this is someone, you know, the energy will be around, you know, is this somebody that I can actually move forward with, potentially here, for some of you guys in the month of February 2017. And the energies for you guys in a couple, I feel, will be, as strength is saying, you know, I'm with the one that I'm meant to be with. This person is my strength. The woman is the lion's strength, the lion is the woman's strength. But the woman has the lion on a leash. So this is the energies around this can also be trying to keep somebody under wraps or under thumb. You know, let's have a look at what your actual hopes are there. Well, the Three of Pentacles is a good sign. Three of Pentacles represents to expand a relationship, to grow a relationship. Threes often mean expansion, they mean growth, they mean to build. So threes represent building, okay? They mean initial success in an endeavour as well. So you're waiting, you're looking for it, you're hoping for initial success. But it is Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles represent their stronger energy than Cups, than Wands, and than Swords, because this is a realised energy. All right, so when you get the Three of Pentacles, it's about all your hard work and your effort yielding results. So I feel that your hopes are based on results being yielded, and it's from some form of a date or something that you're doing with your partner. You're hoping for, you know, you're very results driven, Capricorn, on this reading. So many pentacles around, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, this one here. And, you know, the energies are around strength. So strength is trust. I use the word trust as another word for the strength card. It's not just lust, but it's also trust. Trust. I feel the energies are around having trust and trusting in this person. But the energies could also be around, you know, trying to get this person to seduce this person into your way of thinking. And possibly that's why the Queen of Swords energy is coming up here as well. Mental excitement. Even though people probably wouldn't read the Queen of Swords as mental excitement, but she's a knowledge gatherer. Queens gather knowledge through their various suits. Queen of Pentacles, financial knowledge. Queen of Cups, emotional knowledge. Queen of Wands, creative knowledge, and the Queen of Swords is mental knowledge and clarity, okay? But they're sourcing these things in readiness. It's like they're putting everything into a book in readiness to bring it to the king so the king can act on it, okay? So it's almost like, you know, when you're a Queen of Swords, you're gathering information, usually, but it's of the mental variety, trying to sort somebody out, trying to you know, usually when you're Queen of Swords, you're observing what people do, what makes them tick, so you can use it to your advantage. Either you want to act on it by saying something to them, or you know, you want to use it as a source for something else, especially if you want to go upside down or something like that. But, you know, this is gathering, fact-finding is the Queen of Swords, okay? Mentally, you're kind of observing, you're gaining all this information, I feel, it's because of a King of Wands on an individual mental. So, you know, it would kind of stand to reason, I guess, that you guys are showing up here. King of Pentacles in the present, okay? And the reason that you're showing up is because, you know, the Knight of Cups. You know, you're feeling kind of... The King of Pentacles is somebody who is highly sexed as well. So this person isn't just about the money. They're also about, you know, this person is very strong. They're a master in terms of the materialism. They like good food, good wine, good women, good men. You know, nice cars, you know, cigars. All the, you know, the riches of life. This is a person who's very kind of... you know, they like rich foods. I'm not saying that you guys, but they're also very much in strong health as well as the King of Pentacles. And in the present, this is showing you guys here, but it's almost like you're at the height of who you are, Capricorn, in February 2017. It could be because you've been made an offer here, the Knight of Cups, or it could be because you're wanting to offer somebody something to someone. Because the Ten of Pentacles is the general energy. For some of you guys, it might be, you know, you're in a relationship, this is a proposal. For some of you guys, it could be, you know, you're married or whatever it is, and this is the invite. Knight of Cups means an invitation, all right? Sometimes you can see this as an invitation to love, like a Page of Cups as well, okay? And it's feeding through to the general energies being around the Ten of Pentacles, and that can mean possibly a solidifying of a relationship, or, you know, you're doing things that are based on shared resources, putting into the coffers together, as I said, meal, drinks, cinema tickets over the February period, Valentines, you know, buying flowers, all of that type of thing. And therefore, what you're hoping for is that results. All of the hard work you've been putting in, you're hoping, not expecting, hoping for results, because the general energies are around strength. This is who you feel is your soulmate, perhaps. Have to read, for me, I read strength definitely as a soulmate card. Okay? Lion has to trust woman, woman has to trust lion, you know. Two very different energies potentially, but they can come together. All right, and let's see what the reason is for the Three of Pentacles though. Wow, the Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles because of... So you're hoping for the Three of Pentacles. I think it's because you're indecisive. You're hoping for the best. You are indecisive because the Two of Swords means to be indecisive. It means to be undecided. All right, you haven't blocked out your emotions, even though the Two of Swords means to block out. But remember, the tarot, you have to read it in terms of what other cards are next door to it. So it doesn't, you wouldn't make any sense to me. You're hoping for results because you've blocked out your emotions. Of course you haven't. You're very much invested in this individual here. Just because we've got the Queen of Swords. To me, this is you fact-finding, sourcing information of the mental variety from a particular person here. You are hoping for results because the Three of Pentacles represents to gain results. We don't see anybody else on the card, just a workman that's already worked on 2 pentacles. Now he's got on his 3rd and he's looking at it very, very proudly. Look what I've done. Finally, the final piece is done here. And, you know, all, you know, it's the Trinity. 3 pieces that have been done. They've been made. Okay? It's magic. I've created magic here. Okay? I have created something of value. So your hope's to create something of value, to create definitely results within this. But that's because of the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords might be, for some of you guys, you have blocked out love for a long time. So maybe for some of you, it's taken a long time to get to this point. For some of you, it might be that you're still undecided here with that Two of Swords, because the energies are around strength. And strength is to have trust. So I feel for some of you guys, you haven't had love in a while, or maybe you've been hurt in the past and it's learning maybe to trust somebody again. And you're thinking, shit, can I do this? Is there a possibility that I could trust a particular person again here? Should I trust a particular person again? You know, and I don't mean the person that's here. I feel that this might be a new individual, all right? I just feel that the Two of Swords, the reason for you guys looking at the results of your hard work and your intense labour, which you can see is here. Here, so, well, it's here. The energy is around that Ten of Pentacles. You're just there to fill in the gaps because of an offer that you're making or the person's made. Alright? And therefore you're hoping Three of Pentacles results. after a date, after whatever it is, because of the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords can also mean, well, you know, did you give it all your all, or did you put up a little bit of a front? Two of Swords is also I put up a front. I'm not really showing the true me. I'm just showing the men, you know, who I am on the outside, which could possibly relate to this Swords card here, the Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords is not particularly emotional. So it could be, yeah, you're out on a date with someone, there's lots of, you know, questions firing, but you're not really showing who you are. All right? This woman is not looking. This is the thing with the Two of Swords. She's blindfolded and she got swords crossed against her chest. So I'm just trying to figure out why you're seeking results because of that Two of Swords. And the reason for seeking results is because of the Two of Swords. What is it that you're not seeing here with these two swords? I don't think you've blocked something out. I think you don't understand something maybe with that card. We'll come back to that one. What are your expectations? You know, and you say it's because of the Two of Swords. Is it that this person you feel didn't like you? Or you couldn't read this person really? You seem to mentally and emotionally, you're searching, you're sourcing some form of information here. And it's because of an individual here, King of Wands, I feel. This is you guys. Energies are around drinks, cinema, video, whatever it is. You know, going out, shared resources, you know, paying for each other, this, that and the other, whatever. It's based on the notion of an offer that comes to you, or you're making potentially an offer to somebody else. But you are hoping for a result here for all the hard work that you've put in with that Three of Pentacles. The energies are around having trust and strength, having faith. But it's based on the notion of the Two of Swords. Is it something that you couldn't see within this individual? Or is something that you feel the individual couldn't see in you with the Two of Swords energy? And there you are, you're looking across right up there. There you are in the present situation, and your energies are around strength. So you're trusting something here with this strength card. But this is a very, very sexual being as well, King of Pentacles. So it could also be that you're very much in lust with this person here. And therefore, you're hoping for some results here. Three of Pentacles. And that's because of the Two of Swords. Maybe you've blocked yourself off from love for quite some time here. Let's have a look at what your expectations are around. Oh, wow. The energies around your expectation of the Tower. Well, maybe that's got something to do with this card. Now, maybe this can explain it a little bit more, Capricorn. Because the Tower represents a break up or a breakdown. So your energies are negative as far as I'm concerned with this Tower card. We'll have to see. If that's a negative card here. If it's a good card as your expectation, this could be you. The energies are around revelation. So opening up. If it's a negative card, then the energies are around a breakup. This is no more here. Towers mean shifts. The Tower, no matter what you think with that Tower, no way is the Tower a negative card. It can definitely be. But also it can be extraordinarily positive. Because all the Tower really means is revelation. That's all it really means. It means a major shift. It doesn't always mean chaos. Sometimes it means that somebody rocked your world or something rocked your world. But really this is about things that are not based on the truth coming to light. And there has to be a fall. Rome must fall, and it needs to be built up again if it's not built on something stable. What is your actual expectation though? Right, so it's a negative card, Ten of Swords. Your expectation is failure. Because the energies are around the Tower. So this must explain why this. You're hoping for the best here. Successful outcome. Because you didn't see inside the person didn't. It's cross purposes. You're not seeing each other. Looks like some of you guys aren't seeing each other with someone. You know, I don't feel that you have blocked someone out. You might have done with the Queen of Swords mentally. Queen of Swords often means I block out. But Queen of Swords, and it definitely does, because it's a depressive element with that Queen of Swords mentally when you get her. It means I cut off love. I am detached from love. Alright, the energies are around victory. So some of you guys might be, we're going to explain it two ways. Some of you guys might be trying to overcome something. And maybe you see victory in cutting certain people out. And that might be why you've got the Queen of Swords here, and that's based on the idea that there was a person around you, a King of Wands, or that you need to be confident enough to do something here. But then it doesn't explain the present situation here, which is why I feel that this could be mentally and emotionally with the Queen of Swords. You know, you are a little bit detached emotionally. It's more about fact-finding with a person for some of you guys, I feel, with this Queen of Swords energy. Because this is the person here, the person that drives you to want to know more, maybe. Can be cutting someone out, yes. Can be. But I feel that if you're looking to develop something here, I mean, the Knight of Cups could mean, you know, there you go, guys. And this Ten of Pentacles is the energy. As I've said, it's shared resources. You're doing stuff together with somebody. All right? And that's based on the notion of a Knight of Cups. Now, that Knight of Cups might be a Pisces individual, all right? If it's not, if this is somebody that you're cutting out here, then this is somebody else, possibly a water energy. But nevertheless, it's an offer coming from someone. This is usually to show an offer that comes in, all right? You guys are hoping for initial success, for a successful result. And the energies are around strength. You're not putting back, you're holding on with the Strength card here. And therefore, you're hoping for initial success, good outcomes with the Three of Pentacles, good result. As a result, I believe, of the date here. But it's based on the Two of Swords. You don't really trust it, which is why you've got strength. Strength is saying to me that around the energies, the mental and emotion, the crowning energies around your hopes is strength. You're trusting, you're trying to trust something here. And that's why you're hoping for a good result with the Three of Pentacles, because you didn't really trust it in the first place. Two of Swords. You either, it looks like with somebody in February, you're not quite gelling here with the Two of Swords. You're both at cross purposes. You're both not really seeing each other. But you're hoping it's okay. However, what you're expecting is failure. Ten of Swords here. Because the energies are around, you know, really what comes to light as I really kind of understand, I realise. There's a realisation here with the Tower. The energies are around realising stuff. The Tower also represents epiphanies and realisations. And that manifests itself in expectations. Well, Ten of Swords, I don't really think this is going to go to plan. This could have been different if it was a more positive card. Alright. If it was the Two of Cups you were expecting, then the energies would be around breaking up this energy here. But you feel, some of you guys, I feel a date, you don't feel a date goes that well for some of you guys. Oh yeah, fuck, I just remembered it's Capricorn I'm reading for. You're going to have my ass again, ain't you? You're just going to have my ass again. Jeez, I'm so sorry. You know I'll shuffle on the screen, so what else can I do? Somebody wrote and said, I must be putting some energies on the Capricorn readings for love. I don't put fuck all on the energy. You know, I'm just reading the cards. Jeez, I'm so sorry. You know, don't worry if you understand, if you don't like it, you know what I mean? I'm so sorry, but this is just what comes up. What can I do about it? I'm starting to get really nervous now. Jeez. Sick of people having my ass about Capricorn readings. What can I do? Let's have a look what the reason is for the Ten of Swords. Ah, shit. Five of Cups. Loss. It doesn't say, you know, you just got this expectation that something's not, and you can't falter these cards. They're all synchronised. Look at them. Every single one is a synchronised card. Capricorn. So what the hell do you expect me to do? You know, I'm not being horrible, but I'm sick to death of people coming to me and saying, why are you giving me shit Capricorn readings? So you've seen me shuffle the cards, I've done it live, you've seen me do it. So, you know, I'm not a Capricorn, it's got nothing to do with me, you know. I haven't got any Capricorn, sun, you know, rising or moon at all. So I'm just shuffling the cards. And even if I had, it wouldn't make any difference, because my mind is completely clear when I'm reading. So I'm sorry, I'm really, really sorry. But yeah. Ten of Swords, here is your expectation, failure. The energies are around the Tower. Doomed, you know. Something fell apart here. And why is it that you're expecting the Ten of Swords? Maybe something didn't go so well with the Ten of Cups. The Five of Cups, sorry. Five of Cups is where, you know, friendships, ending of friendships. The cup is half full. The cup is not full at all. Three of Cups downturned is the ending of a friendship. So something didn't go well here for some of you guys, I feel, on a date or something like that. Here, Capricorn. What are the hidden factors though? Maybe it will show a surprise for some of you guys coming in. Wow, that's good. What you're not seeing is the Empress is showing up. Hopefully it's not somebody else, but the energies are around beauty, attractivity. Usually this can be a person though. Libra, Taurus, I believe Libra, Taurus, Leo. She could be read as an Aries, I think, but Libra, Taurus. Well, this could be you. No, it couldn't because you're Capricorn, you're not Taurus, but, you know, it could still be. I mean, the Empress can represent that the energies that you're not seeing is that there is a woman here, or a man, another person, very attractive, or even a mother, pregnant individual, somebody that you're not seeing here. But what's the actual thing you're not seeing? The Knight of Pentacles. So there's a Knight of Pentacles that you're not seeing. Knight of Pentacles represents somebody who's quite faithful. Somebody who's loyal, in it for the long haul. Okay, they're not going anywhere. So what you're not seeing is somebody's quite faithful here. Is it around a woman? Why is the Knight of Pentacles showing up something that you're not seeing? Because of the Seven of Cups. Let me just think a moment on this. Well, I feel that there's somebody here that you're not seeing coming in as yet. And I feel it's because maybe this is an option. Seven of Cups means options. Maybe this means somebody that you've yet to manifesting. Because Seven of Cups is definitely a card about visualization. Alright, so if you've been visualizing to have a very, very, what's the word? A faithful, loyal, loving partner coming in, then it could be saying, you know, this person will come in, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who's loyal. Somebody who's kind, somebody who's very supportive of you, because maybe this is the Seven of Cups, maybe this is an option, maybe this is somebody that you've been visualising. Sometimes when you get the Seven of Cups, it's about having your head in the clouds, but sometimes it's good to have your head in the clouds, Capricorn, because it means that you know, I don't know whether you believe in the law of attraction, but the more kind of meditation and visualisation you do, the more that you'll start attracting things, and especially if they're good. But it's feeding through to these visualization or options, feeding through to what you're not seeing, the energies being around an Empress, okay? So the energies around what you're not seeing are an Empress. An Empress is somebody who is beautiful, attractive, but also who is the perfect person for you. Just perfect in every single way. And it's manifesting in the expectation, in the what you're not seeing as a Knight of Pentacles. I feel there's somebody quite perfect coming in for you. And I feel that this is somebody that a lot of you guys have perhaps been trying to manifest for some time. But they're not rooted in, you know, they're not rooted in reality as yet, I feel, with these Seven Cups perhaps. And what's happening in the immediate future for you guys in terms of love? Well, the Five of Wands is the energy around this. It can be frustration, the energies around the immediate future. It can be, I don't think it's others though. I don't see it being others being involved here. I just think this might be some internal frustration here. But what is it that's going on in the immediate future? Well, the Emperor, that's interesting. So some of you guys, if you're in a relationship with someone, the Emperor can be, you know, an Aries individual that's coming in, or somebody that you're involved with, because it's showing the immediate future is showing an Emperor. All right. For some of you guys, it might be if there is some disorder, Five of Wands, within your life, then in the immediate future, you're going to need to straighten that out and put things into order, okay? You're going to need to be sensible about stuff. Yeah, sure, maybe something hasn't worked out here for some of you guys. It looked like you were really kind of enthralled by a particular person, but it didn't seem to work out. You didn't gel maybe with this individual here, and it didn't work out. But there's somebody that you've been visualising. It looks like they're ready to come in at some point. But the immediate future could be saying, well, the Emperor, he's here. So maybe some of you guys are already involved with an Emperor here. But the energies around this Emperor are confusion and frustration. So, you know, potentially, I don't know, if you're already involved in a relationship and you're bored with that relationship, and this person here, up to this point, offered some, in the first four columns, offered some respite. It could, you know, might be that you were bored with this individual. Maybe there's something that's still going on here. Maybe there's some sort of problem that's still occurring with that Five of Wands. Because Five of Wands shows restlessness and fights. And it could be that, you know, it's manifesting in the immediate future as an Emperor. Somebody who's stuck in their ways. Somebody who's quite authoritarian. Alright? Some of you guys, you know, may have been looking at new love with somebody else, potentially. Especially if you're with somebody else. Because it's not working out. The Emperor can be quite an austere character. It does definitely look like you were looking for something else here, if you were in a relationship, potentially, that is. Okay? But also the Five of Wands being the energy, you can say that you're trying to rebuild something here. It might be the immediate future showing an Emperor. Well, let's have a look while we've got the Emperor in the immediate future. Because of the King of Cups. That's interesting. Capricorn. Well, this should be a kind individual here. King of Cups is somebody who's understanding and kind. Alright, so in the immediate future it's showing an Emperor here. And this is, you know, you get it with this King of Cups character. And this would be somebody who's very protective, very fatherly, very kind. So maybe for some of you guys, if you are involved in a relationship with someone already and there was someone that caught your eye, maybe this person in your life is still here for you. Alright, because this character in the immediate future is based on a King of Cups energy. And King of Cups energy is kindness and support and loving and emotionally responsible, that type of thing. Okay. This can also say that maybe if this isn't an individual here, that the energies will be about, with the Five of Wands, sorting through your frustration. And that comes with the Emperor energy, especially if you've got any Aries in your chart at all, Capricorn. It comes with, you know, stiff upper lip and putting things back into order, putting your house into order here, because it's based on the notion of the King of Cups, and the notion of the King of Cups is emotional self-awareness. So there's no time for feeling sorry for oneself here, alright, or anywhere else in this reading. It's time just to kind of get yourself up, brush yourself off and start all over again, sort of thing. Let's have a look at what the overall outcome is for love in February. Well, we've got the Page of Cups, so energies are around a message, communication, but sometimes this can mean daydreaming as well with that Page of Cups energy. When you get the Page of Cups, it's the youthfulness of romance that you get here with this Page of Cups. Can also be around young water signs, but I feel that this can also be, you know, sometimes this is a surprise message you get when you get the Page of Cups. Energies might be around communication here, of the loving kind, maybe surprise communication. Maybe this is a lot of daydreaming going on here, or then possibly the need to grow up. Page of Cups can also mean I need to mature. And what's the actual overall outcome? Well, it's the Star. It's brilliant. Things are looking very positive for you in the overall outcome, Capricorn. Things are really, really looking up. Things are starting to synergize themselves with you with that Star card, which is coming to fruition for you, or just feeling a lot more hopeful. And why have we got the Star in the overall outcome? Well, there we go, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking now to the future, looking at what else is out there. This is brilliant. You've got this Star card here in the overall outcome because you are. I feel that this Emperor isn't someone, could be, but I feel that this is you guys here. You know, the overall outcome, you know, the immediate future shows with the Five of Wands some form of confusion here, or frustration, but, you know, as a result of that, the immediate future shows putting things back into order with the Emperor energy here. Because that's what it is. Emperors put things into order. Okay, and that's based on the King of Cups energy, which is feeling back in emotional balance here. Even if something didn't work out here, you kind of get yourself back up on your feet here. And therefore the overall outcome shows. The Page of Cups is the overall energy though. So for some of you guys, it might be communication here, and therefore the overall outcome is it looks positive. Maybe with the three, because of the Three of Wands, maybe it's because somebody's contacting you from abroad, which is what the Three of Wands can be. Three of Wands can be about international communication. So it might be that somebody's communicating with you from abroad potentially. Alright. I don't feel it's this Emperor though for some reason, just because the energies are around the Five of Wands. If the Five of Wands, it could be making amends, which this card can often show for, okay? Maybe it's with an Emperor who still cares about you. Maybe there's communication here, looks positive, and then because this person has been longing to contact you and finally does so with that Three of Wands here. But I feel that there's somebody here, for some of you guys, who it doesn't work out with in February 2017, or even before that, or even just after that. Alright, I feel that you wanted it to work out. It looks like some of you guys have gone on a dating scene or something like that. But, you know, I did worry about this card, didn't I, at first? It didn't seem right that you would be hoping for initial results or good results with the Three of Pentacles here. But it was based on this Two of Swords. So to me, this suggested almost distrust. It's almost like, I'll do it, but, you know, I've done it. And it's almost like going and sitting an exam, to be honest with you, Capricorn. And you sit the exam and you kind of know that you've done badly, but then you think, okay, well, I'm hoping for the best. Maybe, you know, it won't be so bad. But deep down inside, you kind of know, like, you know what, I did shit in that exam. Yeah. And therefore, this is why I thought this is why your expectations are showing up as so negative here. Because, you know, you are expecting the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords means a failure in a situation here. And it's based on the Five of Cups. This person didn't like me. It's not, they didn't like me or I didn't like them. The person's crying, oh God, no. It didn't go very well at all, and therefore the energies around this other tower, oh no, they're not going to contact me again. They're not going to contact me again. They didn't. It's that type of thing, you know. Sorry, I'm a crap actress, but you know, this is the type of thing, you know. But it's saying, you know, you don't see what's coming in here. Is the Knight of Pentacles is showing up here. Could be a fellow earth sign, but this is also somebody who will be loyal, and somebody who's, you know, they're coming. They might be taking their time, but they are on their way, sort of thing. And that's because of the Seven of Cups. You know, it might be some online dating shit as well. Maybe they've viewed you. Seven of Cups means options. So it wouldn't be out of turn to look at this as online dating, looking at various options. So maybe this person's coming in because he's looking at you as an option, and therefore it's feeding through to the energies being the Empress. This person finds you extraordinarily attractive. But in the meantime, you know, you're going to need to be that Emperor here and get yourself together with the King of Cups energy here. Because it's feeding through to needing to, you know, sort through this kind of inner frustration, Five of Wands card. And therefore, yeah, could be communication. Energies in the overall outcome, communication. From a star, potentially. Somebody that you might have viewed online, they might have viewed you online, and that's because of the Three of Wands. It means communication from afar. So I'm seeing some of you guys, you know, might be at first something doesn't go that much to plan concerning a date. But then afterwards, it looks like you get a chance with another person for me with this reading, okay? But it's all about getting yourself back up out there. I do see you guys, some of you guys dating a little bit in February 2017. If you're in a relationship, I mean, you know, it's difficult really within relationships. Because I don't really do people who are happy in relationships, and not unless I'm looking at, your other half. I usually deal with people's problems rather than, this is how I am as a tarot reader. You know, if somebody's got a little bit of a niggle about something, yeah, that's fine by me. But if you're in a you find that people who are in perfectly happy relationship very rarely come to me for, tarot readings. It'll always be those that have the little niggles about their relationships. Well, I'm not, it doesn't have to be a big niggle. It can just be, I'm not quite sure how it's going. I hope it's going fine. I'm a little bit nervous. Can you help? That type of thing. It doesn't have to always be big. People might be perfectly happy, but they might have a little bit of a wobble. But no, I mean, if you are in a perfectly good relationship, I do feel that, these expectations that are not good, and that's a negative. So this is why I would question being a 100% bulletproof good relationship when we've got these energies here. It would have to be that you'd be in a relationship, but maybe there's a sense of boredom or something, and maybe there's somebody else here showing up. But overall, I think that the reading is pretty good. I do see a little bit of faltering in the month of February, but then I think things come good for some of you guys, okay? In the month of February. I see somebody else coming in here. It's the Knight of Pentacles probably. It looks like it might have been viewing you online. Seven of Cups means I'm viewing things, or I'm viewing many options. I'm looking at, all these beautiful things, all these beautiful choices. So I feel that this person has possibly been looking at you. And they'll come in, because there's the overall outcome is some communication coming to you. The overall energy is communication. Overall outcome is, it looks pretty positive, which from a star, maybe it could be an Aquarius, who knows, or somebody's viewing you, and the reason for that is the Three of Wands. Long distance communication. Alright, communication over the airways as well, because it's one. So yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get your advice cards, Capricorn, for the month of February 2017. Angels, this is a reading. Can you just give me advice? What advice do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of February 2017. What advice do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of February 2017. Show me. Oh, that's interesting. Enjoy the bliss of honeymoon time together. Really interesting that honeymoon should show up, and I don't know why that, because he didn't smack of that to me at all in the reading. But I suppose for some of you guys, you'll know what this means, even if the reading, if the reading didn't totally relate to you, these men, maybe that angel card will. But it could be if you're in a relationship, maybe this expectation is not so great. Maybe here is a relate, because we do have that Ten of Pentacles here, and your guys seem to be showing up here because of an offer, so proposal, whatever it is. hoping for the best here. But it's based on the Two of Swords. So maybe there is some reconciliatory shit going on here as well. So what was it? Honeymoon. Let's have a look for honeymoon on here. This card indicates the need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those already in a long-time partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. You can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And for still others, this card indicates that you will meet someone special while on a vacation. You could do, I guess, you know. You could meet somebody while you're on a vacation. I'm looking for the vacation here. Usually I'm looking for cards like the Four of Wands or the Eight of Wands. Four of Wands is usually a holiday vacation that shows up. Nine of Pentacles can show a holiday vacation as well. But Knight of Pentacles can show travel as well. Yeah. Usually we're looking for stuff in these areas here, showing things that are coming in. But yeah, it's a really interesting reading. Really interesting reading. Let's have a look at just quickly the healing with the angels. I think I'll just get that card for you guys as the last card and see what advice. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Capricorn, please? Angels, in the healing from the angels, what is the advice that you have for Capricorn in love reading in the month of February 2017? Show me. Emerging. That's an interesting one. Let's have a look what emerging means. You are awesome in so many ways, and you are beginning to trust and reveal your true nature more easily. Doesn't show it. But there's something going on here, but I feel that there's going to be some changes coming in here. At one time, you may have believed that you had to hide your feelings, and that's what I'm seeing here, something around there, from others or even from yourself. Now, however, you realise how vital and attractive expressing your authentic self is, and that's beautiful. Your angels are guiding you to honour your true feelings by expressing them to yourself and others. The angels will help you lovingly talk about your feelings so that no misunderstandings occur with friends and loved ones. Your angels will never guide you to do or say anything that could hurt you or anyone else. They will also ensure that your life will emerge to a new level of inner peace as you let go, as you let your true self come out and play. And that's what was going on within the reading. There's a this can be miscommunication as well with the Three of Swords. Swords represent communication, and the swords are crossed, so it can be miscommunication. You could be hoping for the best because of, that's the word I was looking for, miscommunication in speaking to someone, and therefore you're expecting failure. Because this person doesn't like me, that type of thing, or, you know, we didn't get on, we didn't communicate very well. You know, it could be the same person in the outcome, maybe they're still around or something, but it's telling you to open up just a little bit more and not to be afraid of who you are or to express yourself, because it just looks like you're not expressing yourself with a particular person here, even in the mental and emotional. Looks like you're on some kind of fact-finding thing rather than kind of just relaxing sort of thing. But yeah, it's a really, really good reading, and I wish you guys a really good February. Let me know how you get on, Capricorn. I hope you didn't think it was too much of a shitty reading, because I'm always getting my ass kicked for that. But yeah, that's the reading, your love reading for February 2017. I would like to say happy Valentines, and I'll see you guys again in March. Take care.